This should be enough. Let's head back to land and grill them. Here. A fresh catch can go straight on the grill with minimal preparation, and it tastes delicious, even with no seasoning. It's a little charred. That's on purpose. Normally, I have to make a special request to the chef if I want it to taste like this. I'm okay. Back in the day, I had to hurry home after work to do my house. I was always meticulous with the most menial of tasks. But by the same token, she didn't love the idea of me leaving home and starting my own business. You'd be more likely to see me pulling up outside Nin restaurant. My childhood memories run. They are confined to the water, and yet they live free. Swim. It is. I have greatly enjoyed when I think back on all my hard work in the past. It that. But a word of warning. I am
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Oh, how strange. So, I imagine this must have taken... Sure. There's no... My schedule is usually very... So, it'll be quite nice to... I don't often feel... Still, you're... So then... Something I know... Ah! Have you played the chess game? It's called Leo. When I was designing it, I wanted... So I introduced a... I'm constantly revising and... True. But I don't feel... Isn't one of the joys of playing chess to... I think the key will be to... I'm planning to make a new set with... One side will play the Guardians of Leo. No problem. I want to make each of the chess... And no Guardians of Leo. I am in... My thinking was that it seems only fitting for someone of your... Naturally. Since you are... Everyone who owns this chess set will preserve this moment in history in a... Then it's just... Come with me. To make this chess piece, I...
Oh, Lady...
You already know each other?
Oh, I think it goes a little deeper than that. There's a word for people like you, who are...
You seem to be in a good mood to...
As ever, there's nothing special. All jokes aside,
Remember the custom chess pieces I told...
whatever business I'm in, I am first, and as it happens, I am a skilled tailor as well.
Yingar is every bit as
Oh, I'm sorry. You'll find all the tools you could need in the...
Huh? What?
Oh, I think the traveler... It's hard not to tease when you're... Come on, then.
If I hear any strange...
Rumors about the traveler?
Either. Both.
Don't worry, I know where the... Secrets are only fun when they're...
Just... Enough with the...
You're always welcome at Scent of Spring.
I slightly regret bringing you here. It doesn't bother me.
You are always welcome.
Now that your measurements are...
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Hello, Lady Ning Guan. What can I do for you today?
That chess piece I told you about?
Okay, let me just...
Good. And as a...
Of course, we are professionals, and we will do everything. Although, speaking to you as a... I don't mean just the material costs either.
That's okay. With every previous set, there's always been... To that point, as you know, the prototype... Yes. And just like your piece,
Yes, it's a challenging project. How do I put it?
in business, everything comes down to profits versus loss. But shrewdness is easily perceived. Hardly the worst thing in the world, of course. Well, for example, I once had a case where someone backed out of a deal. Another case is where I offered distinctly more that Ning Guan, they thought.
I see.
But these Why? At least, that's the most
Oh, I get it. You're not seeking to make a profit from these chess pieces. It was the deal of the set.
Yes, exactly.
Truly a brilliant Now I understand why this set needs to be...
It will be a lot of work. And make sure the Traveler's piece...
Don't you worry. We'll put...
Well, there's... I have a question for you, and I'd like to hear your honest opinion. And I, in turn, will tell you how I really... When we were at Mingxing Jewelry, I admitted that when you heard that, did it make you think that maybe I really was a cynical prop? Yes. Well, all that talk about making up for my losses, I was lying to Xingxi. My decision to destroy the Jade Chamber was no... Afterwards, I consoled myself by reasoning, but... because I had just severed ties with a lifelong companion. I stared out at the sea for goodness knows. There was no way I could console myself. But as time went by, I received so many thank you gifts and I gave up the Jade Chamber without a moment's hesitation. All of this was so encouraging to hear. Because, to most people, this is one aspect of the truth, that the fact that... Thank you for your comforting words. I'm sorry that you have... But look where I am now. Standing on the deck, and if I end up having to do it all over again in the future...
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Ha!
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? That's good. So, what's item... I imagine this must have taken... Sure. My schedule is usually... So, it'll be quite nice to take... I don't often... Still. So then. Something I... Ah! Have you played the... It's called... When I was... So, I'm constantly revising. True. But... Isn't one of the joys of playing chess? I think the key... I'm planning to make... One side will play the Guardians. No problem. I want to make... And no Guardians of Leo. I am it. My thinking was... It seems only fitting for someone... Naturally. Everyone who owns this chess set. Then it's... Come with me.
Sure, I'll play you another tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? That's good. So, what's item 1 on today's schedule? I imagine this must have taken Baisher completely by surprise. Sure. My schedule is usually very tightly packed, so it'll be quite nice to take a break. I don't often feel... Still, So then. Something... interesting. Because as far as most people are concerned, Mora is... Yes. You're absolutely... I want to do something a little self-indulgent. Is that okay by you? Thank you. I was born into a humble family. Fishing isn't the half of it. A lot of the old folks like to brag about how they were tough times. If I didn't make any money in the morning, I want to relive that. So how about it? Will you join me? Great. We're not to use our status or reputation. The goal is to see how much... I can see why you'd suggest that. You're thinking, but Northland Bank is a special case. Yes, and also, I expect they still hold a
would hope that you're not here to create, with all due respect, too much official.
There's no need. I'm just here to talk business.
That depends on the proposal. But first, tell me, what? Because if you're here to make us suffer huge losses like last time,
Straight to the point, Ice. Traveler, we're leaving. Let. Do you see what I mean now? Their attitude was just as... That's for sure. Although our diplomatic relations with Snezhnaya haven't broke... This sum was paid by Northland Bank, so they are still wary of me to this... Yes, with some except... If you encounter them in any other nations during your travels, be on your... That's okay. But that's quite enough politics for today. Now that you mention it, yes. What are they plotting this? My thoughts exactly. Let's act natural. Determine, keep moving. Just walk forward at... Okay, I think we have a few potential suspects. There's a lot of foot traffic here, but if you look closely, you'll see only... But I'm still not sure what... Agreed. Whoever...
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
The key here is consumer psychology.
brace yourself.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
I think we've narrowed it down, but let's stay calm until we're one... It shouldn't take...
The key here is consumer psychology.
I think I have the answer. Let's get out of his line of sight and sneak up on him. Don't get the wrong person, though.
Hey, what?
Ugh.
What are you...
Come now.
What? I'm not doing anything.
I don't know what scheme Northland, but let's make a deal. How cooperative you are now decides how much... Or do you seriously think Northland Bank won't... Why don't you weigh the pros and cons and give me a
Sorry, Lady Ning Guan. When you showed up unannounced at Northland Bank, everyone was instantly on high. We couldn't just overlook it. We had to get...
I know they're wary of... This all feels big. I only took you there to demonstrate how tense... Is there anyone else follow...
Yes. They would have...
Then we need to get moving. The longer they have to react, no time. I'll just keep him with you.
Are you saying that Ning Guan? Impossible. She wouldn't keep investigating.
So much commotion. It looks like I wasn't
So, you are here. Where did you...
That doesn't What matters is that I made a brief and inconsequential visit. You couldn't have advertised. You may as well come clean.
Even if we cooperate with her Well, if you're such a stickler for the rules...
Fine by me. Then I'll take my time.
If I take the ball...
Exactly! Where's the...
Why are you doing this?
Precisely. It's much too... The children are desperate for you to take them out to play.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about.
You must all... Tejima has protected this... keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did? We will gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want...
If you want my opinion, something to do, it's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell, truth be told, we aren't...
Seems like he's a well-respected... You must be Tejima. So what's made you want...
Me? It's not a question. True. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions, because I can't remember. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason... But if you can't remember... Oh! Maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
I keep...
Oh, yes, you do.
Perfect! So if we want to keep taking...
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find...